Good morning, and welcome to Daily Disciplines. Today we talk about a comment from another one of those books that I've read over the years that were influential in my life, although this is not a podcast specifically on those books. But nevertheless, a man by the name of Henry Drummond wrote a book many, many years ago. It was entitled The Greatest Thing in the World. I would recommend the book, but here's the comment. You will find as you look back upon your life that the moments that stand out, the moments when you have really lived, are the moments when you have done things in a spirit of love. As I began to think about this in terms of daily disciplines and what I need to be focusing on and concentrating upon in my life, really what came to mind was the necessity for simplification. You and I live in a society that is extremely complex, fast-paced, and things continue to fly at you and at me at an ever-increasing pace. And we are told that, regardless of how much we study, we continually, virtually on a daily basis, fall behind the accumulation of knowledge, so that there's no way in the world that we can keep up with what's going on in the world in which we live. And so here we are, a necessity to make life more and more complex, and yet I believe what we really need to do is to make life more simple. And Henry Drummond suggests to us that those things which we do through a spirit of love are the things which will make a difference in our lives and give real significance and meaning to what life is all about. And so I'm reminded of a decision that I made many years ago, and that was in the area of the reasons why I do things, to begin to try and simplify the motivators that cause me to do what I do. And I made a decision to isolate upon only two major motivational things in my life. Number one is fear. Number two is love. Now, it is certainly true that fear can be a powerful motivator, but it is limited in its ability and it is limited in its time frame. There comes a point in time when fear no longer motivates. But love is that kind of a motivation that can go on and on and on. In fact, it can be a perpetual thing in our life if we indeed allow it to be. And so my counsel to me today, and you just kind of listening in, is to see whether or not I can make those decisions about why I do what I do simpler. Oh, I've tried over the years to make it just those two categories. I find it a rather difficult thing to do, and yet I'm better at it now than I was. I want to get better at it. And so when I began to look at why I do what I do, the first question I want to ask is this being motivated by fear or by love? Because it is love motivation that will give us significance and meaning as we look back on it in the future. It will give greater significance. Have a great day. We'll talk again soon.